If you want to fix it and do it correctly, you're going to have to go down and break it down to the last compound and get dirty with it and find out where it all went wrong. And that's what we're doing. And we're figuring it out daily. So we want to communicate and talk to the hearts of men and women and get you guys to understand that if we're going to move, we got to do it on a united front, because they playing games with us, people. We knew something was going on when they convinced us to get in line to buy a chicken sandwich. I'm sure they was like, okay, they'll fight over a chicken sandwich. And then the George Floyd situation. We marching, burning up stuff, seeing everything come down. Okay, there, strike two. Okay, we'll get Tim to be on the same sheet of music and, fight for change, and then we'll, flip the script down the road. Because after the George Floyd and Black Lives Matters and tearing down the cities and chop cities and all of this stuff, they conditioned our mind. And then they told us to go in the house because there's a virus out there. Oh, we all win the house ghost town. Oh, they'll do what we say. Now we'll make them get shots all the time, and we'll keep changing variants and, make them wear masks and just destroy the world. And then after that, we'll go overseas and have a potential world war going on. And these are just things that are being taken place because of a few people don't like another group of people, and we're all the sacrifice, just like that old African proverb. If two alpha male elephants fight on the continent of Africa and they kill each other to the death, the only thing that suffers is the grass. Old African proverb. We're the grass. Nobody cares about the grass. But just imagine them two big elephants fighting, and when they die, they're going to kill the grass that's around it. And you're going to see this is eventually when everything dissolves and evaporates and the grass is dead there. No grass will grow. It's going to be a dirt spot. So we can no longer be living with a dirt spot mentality. All things have purpose. Now, if Will Smith said he did something wrong, he was wrong. Now, everybody out there clowning, y'all clowning because that make y'all feel good, because it lets y'all know that you can laugh at somebody, because typically somebody's always laughing at you. This is why we disassociate ourselves with, friends and family members that's not willing to, step their game up, to a whole nother level, because the devil's miss is still kill and destroy. Your homies could steal your idea. Your family could destroy your character. There's a whole lot of what's going on that we can learn from this. But one thing we do learn and understand that Black people are not together. Because at the end of the day, for us to be having a conversation and to say that, well, she's having here to make excuses, justifications and try to be, rationalize, the incident. It's impossible. When it comes down to the nitty gritty, he said that was wrong. So it's wrong. We all know it was wrong. If that was our 4.5-year-old child graduating preschool and he went up on stage and punched a kid, he will be reprimanded for disrespecting not only himself, but disrespecting our family, the family name, our integrity. But if you're on the other side of that and you're the one that's promoting that, then you are the problem. And now we're starting to see that you are the problem. We're going to weed you out, because clearly you are the type of mentality that will promote policy and politics and a presidential candidate that has no good for people. Because I guarantee you 99.9% of the people that think that was cool and think it was funny voted for Joe Biden or supported Joe Biden. And I'm saying this because Democratic liberals And it was basically broken down by Malcolm X and Martin Luther King that the Democratic liberal is the worst human being to the black race, because the liberals make you think that they love you, but they somehow making jokes about you. And then when it's time to make a move on you, they'll just go ahead and choose the whiteness and go back to their natural habitat after snatching your life, your soul, your finances, your culture. Yes. So when they talk about kingdom versus culture, this is why they have to be a level of consciousness with a level of plausible rules and instructions that we all can live by. We are supposed to never make a decision or do anything instinctively based on emotion unless it's defending ourselves. Because anytime you make a move based on emotion, you'll find yourself doing something that you shouldn't have did. But all things have purpose. And I'm glad that God is allowing the world to see what type of humans we are. Because anybody that says you can go up and slap somebody, I don't even want to be your friend, because you are a loser and a lowlife. And to any woman out there, I don't even want to be a friend or associated with you if you want to sit back and say that Will Smith was protecting his wife. He wasn't protecting his wife. She wasn't being attacked physically. She broke that man down to the last compound because he found something humorous in the joke, and she nudged, provoked, and pushed him out there in the public scene to do something in her honor so she could be praised and worshiped. Praised and worshiped. There are witches and there are warlocks. There are succubuses and there are incubuses. A succubus is a female demon. That dress was demonic. The neck, the style, the earrings, the makeup, everything to me looked witchcraft, sorcery. Will Smith was possessed with a demonic spirit interjected by Jada Pinkett Smith, his wife, because she didn't want to be the butt of probably the best, classiest, and funniest joke that night. And I'm saying this because the elephant in the room was addressed. Jada Pinkett Smith sitting in a room, bald head, with a dress on, looking like the only thing she forgot to add to the outfit was the hair. And if we can't be honest, if we can't be real, then what can we be? Like I said, if you will fall, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. I'm standing for righteousness. I'm standing for positivity, and I'm standing for the truth and the facts. So based on what I saw, the dress, the whole process, it looked like the Witches of Eastwick green dress that Beth Midler wore. And then to see the outcome, and then to see how it all created this whole big old spectacle. And it took every light and everything from everybody else. Questlove won an Oscar. There was another sister that won an Oscar. There was a whole lot of things that went on at the 2022 Oscars other than Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. So the slap that stole the Oscars, stole the moment from Will Packard, the brother who produced the show, set Chris Rock up for a blessing because his Eagle Death World Tour starts April 15th, and the tickets used to be $40, and now the ticket is what? $400, not $400, $400. So the devil set Chris Rock up for a blessing in this case. And for Will Smith to be at the peak of his game and to fall so fast was basically exposing that money can't buy love, and we should never sell our souls. And politically, our souls are being utilized to feed the democratic party, the democratic party, our souls, black souls. So moving forward, we cannot be guilty by association. We cannot be a part of a group that do not believe. We cannot be a part of a group that does not even acknowledge that there's a higher power out there. We can no longer be guilty by association. And we don't want to associate ourselves with losers no more. The Democratic Party is a life losing party. It lost the Civil War, so it should be non-existent. But they know how to manipulate and play games and switch the rules and lie and have no moral values or no moral compass and don't even have a God. Just like Joe Biden says he's Catholic, and why somehow the Catholics and the Jewish liberals are connected. And my response to that is you need a Jewish lawyer to defend the pedophilia Catholic Church. There's billion-dollar class action lawsuits, and it's not even an age group because the Catholic Church is known for pedophilia. And their connection, and I'm talking Roman Catholic, and their connection with the Jewish community. You have two immoral groups of people. You have an immoral group, two immoral groups of people. And if you really pay attention, that actually that religion, both religions, was the catalyst to killing Jesus. This is why Judaism and Catholicism and Catholics are connected, because these are the Sadducees, the ones who do not believe in the afterlife, don't believe in a higher power. Pharisees at least acknowledge an afterlife or a higher power or being just born again, meaning I don't have to be the same that I was yesterday. I could be born again. I don't have to do what I used to do. This is what we're dealing with, believers and non-believers. But for some strange reason, human error, human failure, neglect, crab bucket syndrome, mental illness somehow has us silent and allowing the ignorant, stupid people to be the beacons of the voice to protect change. Because when change comes, the fake and the fraudulent get exposed. When change comes, the fake and the fraudulent got to go. When change comes, the faith and the fraudulent is under the microscope. And it's very uncomfortable. This is why they will do anything to be combative. This is why they will do anything to protect their lives. And to give you an example, a man would break up with his girlfriend or his woman just to protect a lie. And I'm going to give you an example and I'm out of here. I'm running out of time. Just an example from a metaphor perspective. A man was caught cheating. He was at home. His girlfriend saw him over some other female's house. She came in to the home where the man was, and she basically challenged him. So listen, where was you at? What you mean, where was that? Where was you at? I'm here. Before you got here, where was you at? What you mean, girl? I was here. And then she told her truth. Her truth. I drove by her house and I saw your car over there. You a liar. You lying. You cheating on me. Why was you over her house? And the man would turn around and say, you saw me over her house. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's why I ain't messing with you. See, you a stalker. You a stalker. See, I'm done. I ain't messing with you no more. That's some real stuff. And he will break up and walk away from that relationship and says that she's wrong because she pulled up on him. Not saying that there was something in her spirit that led her. He basically saying it was immoral for you to be following me to somebody's house and you're a liar. You wrong. But he did not even one time acknowledge his position. Because if he wasn't there, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. But you see how wrong could somehow make wrong and double down on it and we be stuck. But that's my time, man. Y'all have a good day. A Better Black America. The #1 urban podcast, stateside and worldwide. Till next time, see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. Peace.